guys, welcome back to our channel. Thank you for joining us today on our second episode of how we constructed our home. So our first episode, we talked about now acquiring a land in the outskirts of Nairobi. So today, now since you've already acquired your land, now what next? So today we're going to be talking about the steps of designing your home. Now, the first step of designing your home is visualizing your home. Number one, when you're visualizing your home, what kind of a home are you looking at? Are you planning to get a retirement home, to build a retirement home for yourself, maybe and your spouse? Or are you planning to build a home that you're going to be able to, commute to and from work? Number three, what is the layout of that house? When you know the layout of the house, it will give you some sort of a guide in terms of how you're going to construct the house. Is it going to be a story building? Is it going to be a bungalow? A mansionette, bungalow, stuff like that. So we have seen a lot of our friends who, including us, we actually made that mistake of planning a home that we're going to be commuting to and from, but the kind of land we were looking at was a bit far. So once we got the right land with commuting in mind, actually it guided us in terms of the kind of house we want. We want somewhere we will be able to keep our chicken. We want to be able to know a ground where our kids could play, stuff like that. And the layout of the house actually was, there are some specific things that we wanted in our house. So did we want maybe a family game room? How many rooms did we want? What would we want to be? Is it like every bedroom to be en suite? Stuff like that. So as you are planning on designing your home, so that's one of the things that you actually need to, visualize and think of. It's a conversation that you need to do with your spouse, because at the end of the day, changes will happen, but the first idea that you had will continue to, to motivate you to continue with that design. Or what do you think?
Nice one. Basically, what you are saying is that you can't start building without a vision, without what you want.
Yeah.
What you want. First, have what you want. Now, second thing is to setting priorities and establishing a budget. You might want to build state house.
Yeah.
You might want to have a golf course in your garden. Yes. Now, set priorities and establish a budget. Now, among all things that we wanted, we really even wanted a swimming pool in your home. Yeah, you want a swimming pool.
We had big dreams.
Yeah, sure. You want somewhere that is near to your workplace. If you're working in town, you want to build a home in Hurlingham. That's okay. In your dream, that's okay. Second thing, establishing the budget. How much will it cost? Yes. Now, this is the second thing. For us, we had a vision of building two houses in a piece of land. One house will be like our starter home. Then the next will be the in thing. That was okay. That is very much okay in the first step. Visualize, have a dream. Now the second step. Now what is the budget?
Yes.
What budget do you have? Now this will guide you through to the next step of establishing your home.
And also, as is mentioned, when it comes to, you've thought about the design and then there's the budget aspect. So he wanted us to do a bungalow, and then later on to build our mansion. Hey, the cost for that, my friend, it's too high. So, most of the people, and actually we've seen it even with our friends. I know there's some of our friends who are doing it right now as we speak. We've told them that we had the similar idea, but we ended up actually planning on just let's build our dream house, but now get to this level, get in, and we'll finish it up later when we have the cash. Okay? So you'll have the dreams, but please start thinking on how now you have to visualize these things to see the design, the layout, the commuting, the budget, money. Yes. You don't want a situation where the house will get to a point and then you cannot be able to even get into it.
Okay, so that's okay. That is on step 2. Setting your priorities and establishing a budget.
Yes.
Do what is priority from your dream. Your dream is valid, everything is good on that dream. What are the priorities?
Exactly.
What is one thing that you want most on building a home? Is it the comfort? Is it the distance to where you are building your home to where you are working? And is it a playground that you want? Set your priorities right. On the second, after looking at your dream, from your dream, check on what is priority. As we say, wants are unlimited, but the resources are scarce.
Resources are winner.
Okay.
So now, after that, we have now getting the inspiration for the design.
Now this is step 3.
Yes, step 3. Get the inspiration. So there are several places where you can get the designs for your home. So because already you know the kind of a house you're looking at, now you're able to see the designs of that type of house. So for us, we went through architectural magazines. We saw some lovely designs there. We went online, we checked so many designs, and we were very specific. Like maybe you want a 5-bedroom mansion, you want a 3-bedroom bungalow, you want a 2-bedroom, stuff like that. So you are very specific, and you can see the kind of design that you want. So we watched movies a lot. Fro has very, they have really nice mansions, and we wanted a mansion. So it was easy for us, to get some inspiration from that. Yeah. What else?
Friends'
Watch movie. Yes, friends' homes. Oh my God. If we visited you that time, just know we were looking at everywhere. So we wanted to know, like, the layout of your house, what was working, what was not working, what are some of the things that we didn't even have in mind, and we could borrow from, the house. Yeah.
Even driving through some good suburbs.
I know.
We drove through Lavington a lot. Lavington,
There's
Karen.
and then Kiambu Road, that
Road.
Runda area. That we even visited some people in Edenville. Those Edenville houses. Like, they will let you get these good ideas that you can actually do for yourself. Yeah.
Sure. And that is the third step.
Yes.
Third.
That was the third
Getting
step.
Inspiration. Now, the fourth step is now collaborating with experts.
Yes.
Now, looking for experts. You have a dream, you have your budget, you have inspiration. Now you want to get experts. We are not experts.
To be able to actualize now that.
In our first video, we mentioned that we are not experts. We are not land brokers.
We are not architects, engineers,
but,
no.
But one of us had inspiration to become an architect. I also wanted to become an architect, by the way. I liked the A in the name.
In the name.
Yeah, so now you collaborate with experts. Look now for the architects, look for contractors, look for interior designers.
Yes.
Now, these are the people who will lead you to the next steps. Now, look for them from your networks, social networks, classmates, online. Remember, we told you about architectural magazines when you are looking for inspiration. Also there, you will be able to see who designed this particular work, who are some of the architects. Even look for them in NCA, even Google architects, but also have referrals.
Yes, very important.
Quite important.
Yeah.
Have people that you can at least point someone who led you to that other person. Yeah, that is quite important. Now collaborate with these experts.
Yeah.
Interior designers, they are very good, and they have taste for good things. They will tell you from your inspiration, I think this is what you're supposed to do, Evo. And then they will also try to check with you on the budget thing.
Yeah. And actually, when we were looking for our architect, he actually went on Facebook. So the one we used, we got him from Facebook. Is it contractor or construction company?
Yes, it's an architect that has also collaborated with a structural engineer, and then with a contractor.
So, step number 5, blueprint to reality. So now you've already gotten your architect, as you've said. So now it's time to put all those ideas you've gotten from all over down on paper for that artwork for that design now to come to life. So we actually went to the architect that he'd gotten on social media, and I would highly recommend that you go with your spouse. Reason being is that this is your home and you want both of you to bring in your ideas. Maybe he wants, I don't know, maybe a game room that will have a pool table or something, and the lady maybe wants a big kitchen, and maybe she's work from home or remote working, and you want a, what's it called, an office, a home office. So some of these things, and maybe the size of the living room, the height of the ceiling, so many decisions are done by two people. So I would highly recommend that you go together to the architect so that you can all give your ideas and then they can be populated. So the architect will give you architectural drawings, structural drawings, and the bill of quantities. So all these things are very important once you're starting off this journey to build your house. Now, on the drawings, they do need approvals.
Yeah, sure. On the drawings, you need approvals. You need county approvals. You need National Construction Authority approval. You need NEMA approval. Don't construct a building or your residential area that is against environmental confines. You are constructing on top of a river or a place that rivers are passing, then you want those rivers to be redirected. That is not good. Yeah, so you need those approvals. There are some places where, depending on your dream, you wanted to build your building in the remote skirts. Yes, our people of the ranches, yourselves. There you don't, nobody visits those places, the countryside. Also, we have our shags home that we never did with approval. So, depending on where you are constructing, know your locality. Know what particular approvals are needed. There are places near the town areas that you need that NCA approval of your building. Now we approve only our drawings based on where we are. Our drawings goes to the county and everything. And again, there are some people that you need an engineer from the county or from National Construction Authority to come and actually survey. These things do happen anyway. As you are constructing, there are those rules. You put the banner. You put the banner and you say who is your engineer, who is your architect. You put those things and you put your NCA approval, the number of the certificate. Those are so much paramount. That was step number 5.
And also, before we move away from that step, some of the things that actually they should watch out for is some, let me call it rogue fundis, because some of your foreman or fundis, they'll liaise with county council kanjos, and they'll actually be part of a syndicate. I don't know what they call it. Like, one of our fundis actually reached out to those kanjos and they would come to extort money from us. It's more of they would, because we, unfortunately, one is our neighbor, so he would pass by and our fundis would call us. And you can imagine, these are the fundis that you're trusting. These days I don't even trust anybody because they are the ones who are talking with these guys. Not you, I trust you.
Trust me, boy.
No, it's what we've gone through, because they will make those side agreements and a deal, and you can imagine the amount of money you're paying them, and then the amount of money they're going to be given by this kanjo isn't much, but they're still going to somehow extort you. So watch out for that. Get someone who you trust to stay in your site so that they can be able to check these things for you, and just know that these things do happen, and county council kanjo guys will come and they'll want something, especially in Kajiado. They ask for mbuzi. It's not tea anymore or lunch. They'll call it mbuzi, but don't go overboard. Just give them something to they'll tell you ni awaze. So
just give them mbuzi. Ukiitisha mbuzi, don't give a cow
or
a camel.
I know.
You see, when your neighbor sets the bar, mtu amuuliza mbuzi anapeana ng'ombe. Just give
you'll
them
spoil the market.
You'll spoil the market. But that is not legal. It's something that you just
you'll just learn how to survive in Nairobi, Kenya, at large.